Today I wanted to talk about pain. To pain or not to pain? That is not the question. We all pain, we all suffer. This pain that is unavoidable. Like when you lose someone you love. That type of pain is rooted in our feelings, in our compassion, in our empathy. But oftentimes, you need to stand stoically or not and let your feelings unravel in whichever way they might need. The pain that I want to talk about is the other type of pain. They say, no pain, no gain. Do we really need pain in order to value what we have? I think the answer is no. Pain is a contrast to joy and happiness, for sure. But there's so many waves of motion. There's so many rides that you can go in. And pain is just one of them. It's good to have discipline or develop discipline. Yes. Control. Yes. And for some of that, there needs to be pain, or there is intrinsically some pain. Yes. But you don't want to make that the center of your life. You don't want to wake up every day and tell yourself, today I'm going to be in so much pain that my life will be worth it. You can do it. And if that's how you feel you should go about your life, who am I to really tell you otherwise? You don't have to listen to me. But if you are listening to me, then I'd say, don't do it. Reframe your mind. There's really little things in your life that you truly do because you have to. And yet we use have to so often. It's not even funny. From the moment that we wake up to the moment that we go to bed. Sorry I couldn't call you. I had to blah blah blah. Sorry I didn't bring the grocery from the car. I had to blah blah blah. You start to see a pattern here. Sorry, this, I had to, that. We use the I had to as a means to justify what we're doing. But if you're able to turn around your thinking and your love so that instead of being pulled by it, you use it to push yourself to do things empowered by those energies, then you'll be much more satisfied. There's many things that we do on a daily basis, from the moment that we wake up to the moment that we go to bed, that we think we have to. But we don't. We simply don't. And you might tell me, no, my religion doesn't allow me to do it. My principles don't allow me to do it, so I have to. You can think about it that way, but if you truly ask yourself, you don't have to. You want to. Whether it's because you don't want to go to hell, you want to. Or maybe you don't want to overthink. You still want to do it. It may be a silly difference, but really the way that you hold yourself when you're doing things because you want to is so different. The love, the care, the freedom. Whereas when you have to do things, you'll be checking boxes, and it's going to be draining. It might be the most horrible task. You might be cleaning a bathroom that's full of shit? Are you working to feed your family because then you want to clean that in order to provide for your family? And it's not going to make it amazing. It's not going to turn a bathroom full of shit to a roller coaster of enjoyment. But at least knowing that you want to might bring you memories of your family. And by the time that you go back home, you'll hug your kids and you'll show them the love that you've been nurturing, doing all your work, thinking about them. Sure, those things that are going to hurt, and you need to go and feel them. Sometimes the only way out is through. I don't have a solution for that. But I do know, don't seek pain just because you're comfortable in it. It sucks. It's good to push yourself. It's good to go for a run and start running, and whenever you feel you want to quit, force yourself to run a bit more and then a bit more and see where's the actual limit. The Marines have this rule of thumb that when a person says that they cannot do it anymore, that's actually 30% of your actual physical capacity in average. 30% of your actual full capacity. So it might not be 30 for you, it might be 60, maybe 45, maybe 20. But the only way to know is by stretching yourself. Stretching yourself. So it's good to develop some discipline and control, but do it in a healthy manner. Don't go to the extreme. I used to be so confused about being in control, and I was laughing so uncontrollably that I started trying to get into my mind. And it was nuts. I would start creating stories with my classmates, lives together, situations, just in order to ensure that I wouldn't laugh, because I would just start laughing uncontrollably. At some point, I transitioned from just thinking to scratching my hand with a compass. And in my mind, the fact that the pain is good and being in control is good was so solid that I just kept stretching, and I started feeling proud for sustaining the pain. I was feeling proud for feeling it and for seeing a scar. And then I showed a friend, and she looked at me freaking out, and I knew, well, I'm a freak. That's what I told myself at the moment. I'm starting to take it as a compliment lately. But freak or not, I was just taking to the extreme what I had learned and what I had been taught. Pain is good. Suffer will make you strong. Don't do that. Don't go to the extreme, ever. Middle point. Wasn't that Aristotle's? I don't know how to pronounce that. Just go to the middle ground and then try to stretch a bit. If you've seen a lot of TV yesterday, try not to see as much today. If you've been in Instagram for 2 hours, try to stop. And if you're not able to really point out what is bringing to your life, then maybe you should stop. But that's another conversation altogether for now. The point is to pain or not to pain, just pain enough, suffer enough, stretch your mental capacity of what's possible, but don't go crazy about it. Be balanced, be centered,